In chapter 12, verse 10, that Satan is the accuser of the brethren. Not only do we face shame from self, but we also do from people, events, and the enemy of our soul. Demonic spirits there's a sophistication to their attack in our lives. There's a temptation. There's a provocation. There's something that is coming against us. And often what the enemy will do is, you can see from my own story, is shame will put the nail into the coffin, and the enemy will come with a hammer and just try to seal the deal. Let's put this one to bed. And he'll never rise up in resurrection life and come out of the coffin and be who God called him to be and do what God has called him to do. The enemy will come with the hammer and try to put that nail in so that it can't come out, but God comes with a pretty heavy pry bar. I like tools. I got a big pry bar. Jesus puts that pry bar in, and he just knows how to pop it open and bring us out in resurrection life. Break the agreements with lies. What is over your life as a narrative, as a label, as something that Jesus hasn't said about you, about me? What is that thing that I'm not smart, or I'm not this, or I'm not that? Break the power of that thing. Jesus didn't say that about you. And I saw like a gun that was next to somebody's ear, and the gun went off. And just like you can imagine, if a gun went off next to your ear, it's going to cause quite a ringing in your head. And you're not going to be able to hear anything that anybody is saying to you at all, because that's going to consume you, just reverberate throughout your head. And I saw this happen, and I wrote this: God wants to heal your heart so that you can hear his heart. And this gunshot represents some wound, difficulty, trauma, trial that's happened in our lives. And it's caused a hardness of sorts, a hardness of heart, a difficulty. And in so doing, whatever part that we've chosen, which is to remain in that place, whether it's unforgiving, whether it's unbelieving, whether it's just angry, it's causing us to have a distortion in our ability to hear God's voice, because he is first saying, I want you to forgive. He is first saying, I want you to give. I want you to pray for. I want you to make right what you can, as much as it depends on you. He is going after our hearts, because if he can have our hearts, he can have everything else. And the withholding that we do actually ends up just hurting us. It hurts us.